Click new that we can create a new table. Then, you can create a database name or your own name. You can use different name as long as you can remember it. After that, you can choose the general_CI. Just click it, then create. But you need to type your database name, and I prefer to use user database. I already have a table, but I will show you what is the next step if you will click the create. As you can see, there is an order ID, customer name, product name, and product quality. I will show you how I create that. So this is the next step if you create a database name or create a table. You can use different name as long as related to your project. But I prefer to use order ID, the customer name, product name, and product quality. After that, you can choose the type of your table or related to your name. After that, you can create the number of length or values of your ID, customer name, product name, and product quality. Then click save if you're done creating the number of the length or values. After creating this table structure, we can go to the code that we can create or insert the name to the table. So, this is my code. The first line declares the package name for the code. All classes within this file will belong to the order management system package. This helps organize code, especially in larger projects. Javax.swing.asterisk creating the GUI or the graphical user interface components like labels, text fields, and buttons. Java.out.asterisk provide core AWT or abstract window toolkit classes for graphics and UI. Java.out.event.asterisk handling event like button clicks. Java.sql.asterisk interacting with the database. Java.util.logging handling logging of error and exception. This line declares the main class of the program. The class name is Order Management System. The public keyword means this class is accessible from the other part of the program. This is the constructor for the Order Management System class. It's executed when a new object of this class is created. It sets up the GUI and database interaction, creates a new GFrame, and names it Order Management System. If I run the file, it will be the title of the frame. And I create glabel for order ID and adds it into the GFrame. The glabel is a static text label. As you can see, the order ID is displayed to our GFrame. After that, the text field for the order ID and adds it into the GFrame. If we run this file, now you can input a text of the right side of the order ID because of G-text field. If we took a glabel, that is a text that display in a GFrame or to our frame. Now, if we talk about the G-text field, it is how we can input the number or text. Let's proceed to the G button. and I name it submit. It display below to our frame. This line adds an action listener to the submit button. The open parenthesis var e close parenthesis dash greater than and curly braces define the code to be executed when the button is clicked. These lines retrieve the text or input from the text field. This line defines the SQL query to insert data into the TBL user or table in the database. The question mark are placeholder for the values to be inserted. This try block handles potential exception during database interaction. Class for name loads the MySQL connector or GDriver. Connection con is equal driver manager that get connection, establish a connection to the MySQL database. Replace root and null with your actual MySQL username and password. Ensure that the database user database exists. Creates a prepared statement object to execute the SQL query safely, setting the placeholder with the values from the text field. Then executes the SQL query to insert data and display a success message using G option pane. The code below the G option pane is to clear the text field after successful submission. This catch block handle class not found exception if the MySQL driver isn't found, and SQL exception database error. It logs the exception using java.util.logging. These lines set up the JFrame properties. Centers the window, set its size, specify that the program should exit when the window is closed. Then sets the layout to a 5x2 grid and make the window visible. After that, we run this file. Now, we can input the order ID. You can choose any ID, but I prefer to use 0628. Then the customer name, my name, Cosme. Then you can enter your product name. Then the quality of your product. After that, you can click the submit and it is successful. Let's see if our order management system submit to the table. Let's find it. As you can see, the order management system that I create is displayed at the top. The order ID is 0628, customer name, Cosme, product name, laptop, and product quality is 100. So that's all. Thank you for watching.